As reported by Radar Online, Arthur Quitter, some know him as Artie Lange, sent out a series of tweets, and Radar Online was insinuating that many of his that the tweets they were suggesting that he was under the influence, that he relapsed. Let's take a look at these Twitters. Now, I think he wants President Obama to do this. So this first one says, F the C that Bill O'Reilly had to pay $32 million. Was it the first one, the producer? I'm not sure what he means. Then make her give you the $32 million minus cab fare and videotape it and send it to him. It's pretty funny. Next one's really good. F Kylie and Kendall and make Caitlyn Jenner watch, another tweet said. The comedian then made a reference to slamming Obama's book sales for having a lower rating. If you're not responding because of personal reason, I can't read this right. Let's get it out, man. This week my book came out and it was #1. Yours was 8. Sorry, peace. Dedicated the next book to the only two ladies you haven't obeyed. Then put the name of your 2 daughters. I forgot. Before signing off, he asked Obama to die the same way Leonardo DiCaprio's character died in Titanic. And you can read what it says there. Well, I think it's just funny. One of them made no sense. I can't remember which one didn't make sense, but one of them I didn't really get. But he's trying to say, I guess he's trying to say that Barack Obama had a lot of women. He's had a lot of women, according to Arthur. Now, these people, Arthur is obviously very connected, so maybe he knows something that we don't know. I think that's oftentimes the case, and he's putting that out there into the public arena. And I've often thought about this with Obama. Obama would have many opportunities. And would he just stay committed to Michelle, he would have many opportunities much better than that. So as far as the physical is concerned, I'm sure they have a very strong emotional connection. And I would love to know that information, but I'm tending not to believe Arthur here, because I think if anything happened, it would be out there. We would hear something. We've heard absolutely nothing as far as Barack is concerned. But I'm going to look it up. I'm going to start looking up, because maybe I could find this if on the the dark web, the deep web as I look for it. So I don't necessarily think that it means he has relapsed. Very funny. Not many people can write funny. He has that ability. Not always. Crash and Burn wasn't too funny, but he does have that ability. And I think it was more. What did he say? It was more a cautionary tale. So hopefully we hear from him more. It's disappointing because I relied on Arthur to provide the comedy on a nightly basis. Norm Macdonald is very sporadic, right, with his comedy. You have to, maybe he'll appear on somebody else's podcast. You can listen to it. It's just not consistent. Arthur was at times very consistently out there, even though oftentimes he didn't make it into work. But I hope he'll start doing a podcast again. There's just nothing. It's hard to find things to entertain myself. I'll look at a lot of political stuff, but it's not as it's not entertaining in the same way, right? Pleasure. Okay, talk to you soon.